Monthly time frame. Swing failure, all-time high. Yeah. That's not good. The weekly, this is a rejection. It's closed underneath this candle. Like that. Took the all-time high. This is like ETH is actually looking quite bearish right now at these highs. Now, the question next is what happens next. Yeah, the question is what happens next. It's also a V-shaped recovery, and you have to just bear that in mind. This is a V. Okay. But potentially also with some kind of bearishness. It's not very obvious, but something like that. Some kind of bearish harmonic going on here. Nope. Just roughly doing this. Look, the 618 was the pivot low. You see that? May. Amazing that low hit perfectly the 618. Look at that. Bam, bam, 618. With the 1-to-1 being December. I think quite simply with like ETH, there's a couple of things I'll be looking for. Firstly, I'll be looking for ETH to find support. Off this V-shaped recovery, possibly the 50 Fib, which is also the value area high area, which off this V-shaped recovery could be a good place for the price to find support. And you've got this kind of anchored VWAP as well that's rising up. And potentially that would be the target for some kind of support area here at around somewhere between $2,600 and $2,700. I think that's kind of where I'd be looking to see what happens next, because I want to, if ETH wants to go up and break out and to go into price discovery, then we need to flip this value area into support, the whole lot. So effectively the value area high has to become a support level. And we have a little bit of a bearish harmonic here. So the target would be the 50 Fib. That coincides with this value area high area. And that's basically all I got at the moment, just looking at this chart. Coming into test the top of this kind of red candle here on the monthly time frame. And then how would that look on ETH BTC? See, ETH BTC is now pulling back. What happened there? It could just be a correction, even though it's a rejection of the all-time highs. It could be a correction. Usually is. Not seeing a sell-off just yet. I think with ETH BTC, I'd like to see it come into support at the same places, same time as ETH. think just coming down to this point of control, to be honest with you, which is the 382. I think that's kind of where I want to see the price. I think if it depends on the drop, because if we suddenly get a crazy drop, then I think the golden pocket is a really great, the right place, but you lose the point of control. And I wouldn't mind if we held the point of control as support and the 382 of this move up. I really wouldn't mind if that happened. And, you know, there are fib levels. We don't know exactly how far the price is going to pull back, but this point of control, which is an overall point of control, if it flipped into support, then actually that would be really nice to see, to find support there, and then just whatever, to just kind of, basically what you've done is you've reclaimed the point of control as some kind of support, and then we have a chance to break out for higher prices later on. Don't know exactly when. So I am thinking to myself, a pullback on ETH, BTC, 21%. That'd be pretty disastrous for ETH and altcoins if that happened. And that really would require BTC to pull back to wherever I suggested, 96k or whatever, to make that happen. And then if you go to, where is it, total market cap. Have I lost it? No. Yeah, we've got a really bearish weekly close. That's a really bearish doji. Yeah. In the all-time highs. There's some bearishness going on here. Really high volume bearish doji there in the all-time highs. So this is actually looking quite bearish.